Hello, friends. Today we are going to study one of the greatest speeches delivered by Swami Vivekananda, who was a brilliant scholar as well as a reformer. He was born in 1863 and he was one of the prominent leaders of the Indian religious and cultural renaissance. He took up the task of spreading the message of love and spiritualism among mankind, and he has written inspiring books like Yoga, Raj Yoga, and Gyan Yoga in order to show a new path to younger generation. This speech was delivered at Los Angeles, California, USA on 4th of January 1900, and the topic is work and its secret. He says, one of the greatest lessons I have learned in my life is to pay as much attention to the means of work as to its end. Here mean a condition for attaining a purpose. He means to say that we have to give equal importance to the way we are doing a work as well as to its goal or to its product. He was a great man from whom I learnt it, and his own life was a practical demonstration of this great principle. This great principle here means a moral rule or a guiding belief, and demonstration means a public display of group opinion. I have been always learning great lessons from that one principle, and it appears to me that all the secret of success is there to pay as much attention to the means as to the end. Our great defect in life is that we are so much drawn to the ideal. The goal is so much more enchanting, so much more alluring, so much bigger in our mental horizon that we lose sight of the details altogether. He means to say that our goal, whatever we are going to get at the end, the result becomes so much fascinating, so much charming for us that we forget to do more work on the detailing of the whole hard work. But whenever failure comes, if we analyze it critically, in 99% of cases we shall find that it was because we did not pay attention to the means. Proper attention to the finishing, strengthening of the means is what we need. With the means all right, the end must come. We forget that it is the cause that produces the effect. The effect cannot come by itself, and unless the causes are exact, proper, and powerful, the effect will not be produced. Once the ideal is chosen and the means determined, we may almost let go the ideal because we are sure it will be there when the means are perfected. When the cause is there, there is no more difficulty about the effect. The effect is bound to come. If we take care of the cause, the effect will take care of itself. What he means to say by this sentence is that if we take care of the work that we are doing, the result will be desirable. The realization of the ideal is the effect. The means are the cause. Attention to the means, therefore, is the great secret of life. We also read this in the Gita and learned that we have to work, constantly work with all our power to put our whole mind in the work, whatever it be that we are doing. At the same time, we must not be attached. That is to say, we must not be drawn away from the work by anything else. Still, we must be able to quit the work whenever we like. If we examine our own lives, we find that the greatest cause of sorrow is this: we take up something and put our whole energy on it. Perhaps it is a failure, and yet we cannot give it up. We know that it is hurting us, that any further clinging to it is simply bringing misery on us. Still, we cannot tear ourselves away from it. The bee came to sip the honey, but its feet struck to the honey pot and could not get away. Again and again, we are finding ourselves in that state. That is the whole secret of existence. Why are we here? We came here to sip the honey, and we find our hands and feet sticking to it. We are caught. Though we came to catch, we came to enjoy, we are being enjoyed. We came to rule, we are being ruled. We came to work, we are being worked. All the time we find that, and this comes into every detail of our life. We are being worked upon by other minds, and we are always struggling to work on other minds. We want to enjoy the pleasures of life, and they eat into our vitals. We want to get everything from nature, but we find in the long run that nature takes everything from us, depletes us, and casts us aside. Depletes us means to make us empty or to unload us. What he means to say that we should keep on doing our hard work. We should not think about the result, about the outcome. Our main focus, attention should be on our hard work. We should be in the present, and we must not be too much attached to the product or to the result of it. We must not be attached, we must be somewhat detached from it, so that we can enjoy this life, we can have pleasure. As long as we are attached to the material things, we will always be sorrowful.